What's going on, dudes? It's Chaos. Welcome back to my Minecraft world. So some of you have probably never even seen this place, man. Basically, if you have already read the title of today's episode, we're basically saying goodbye to this place, man. I've finally come to the conclusion that it is time to move on, and I'll talk a little bit more about it here in a minute, but I kind of just going through and looking at everything. So, up for grabs today, we have a brand new world download that is completely up to date with this very version that I'm playing in right now. So it is up to date to the 13W39B, but it should also be good for 1.6.4, which is the newest release of Minecraft that is available to the public without the beta testing or whatever it is that they do with the snapshots. But yeah, so go snag that and go take a real world tour through this place. I'm not going to show everything today. We're just going to kind of walk back and forth. I got a lot of talking I want to throw at you and do all that kind of stuff and just kind of get ready for where this series is going. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But what's up, man? These guys always look like they're stoned. You got some really bloodshot eyes, man. But yeah, so some of you have probably never even seen this place over here. So this is the Metropolis, man. This is what I did for Season 2 of my Minecraft world. Basically, I don't know why I decided to do seasons such a long time ago. Instead of just doing a continuous LP or whatever it is. I don't know, I felt like that was the right thing to do back then. But I've learned a lot since then. So we got a bunch of water bottles and stuff in here. And a bunch of junk, really. There's so many unfinished projects in here, and that's something that I kind of want you guys to carry on, man. If you feel like you want to come complete some of these projects and things like that, if you upgrade anything or if you finish building something that I didn't finish, take a picture of it, take a screenshot of it or whatever, and send it to me on Twitter. So my Twitter is @ThatDudeChaos, and just make sure you send it to me, man. I think that would be really cool to see, and really cool for you guys to carry on the legacy of this world and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was a really kind of hard decision for me to finally decide on what I wanted to do with this place, and I think it's just going to be best for us to move on and say goodbye, start fresh, start new in a brand new world. And I don't know, it sucks, man. It hurts saying goodbye to this place. It really does. You think you guys are attached to this world, man. You guys don't even know. I've been in this place for so long, but there's just so much new stuff coming out in Minecraft that I feel like that we just won't really be able to take advantage of unless we were to just move way far out. Like the new biomes and stuff like that, we'd have to travel so far into the new biomes and do all that kind of stuff. And you know, we've got everything built up here. All our supplies and everything are here. And yeah, I know we could just move way out there, whatever, into the new biomes, the new chunks, and all that kind of stuff, and just start fresh that way. But that kind of defeats the purpose. I don't want this world to just sit here and get dusty, if that makes any sense. Like, I would rather you guys have it and do what you want in this place. Fly around, finish some of the builds, do some exploring, blow the place up for all I care, man. But you know, it's just I don't want to just have this world sitting somewhere in the world that I'm currently playing in and just never go there. I just feel that's kind of, I don't know, I just don't like the idea of that. But yeah, so this is the Metropolis. This is old school, man. This is so old school. This is back when I just barely was beginning to learn how to build and do things in Minecraft the correct way. So we got a little cobblestone bridge and some other crap over here. Never really finished much of this stuff over here. I don't know why, but this Metropolis area I got kind of bored of really quick. I just felt it wasn't as interesting as our place over there or something, you know, like that up there and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it was still really cool, but I just got kind of bored of it. And there was a lot of stuff that we left unfinished. So these are some chimney swifts, grills here, all kinds of other stuff. This is actually where our stronghold is down there. I thought it would have been really cool to move into this cave down here. Let's see if I can find that once. Yeah, here it is, I think. Yeah, this place here. Look at how big this place is. My phone's going off. but I thought it would have been really cool to do kind of like an ethos style man cave down here and do all that kind of stuff. But like I said, there's going to be a lot of unfinished stuff that I want you guys to carry on and continue working on. So we'll leave it at that. There's an old cow farm and old cow farm and wheat farm up here that I'd never really use. I come over here if I like am just out of food completely, but I think everything is like stocked up. Yeah, look at all these guys. Look at all those cows. That is nuts. So come over here, have a feast. I think there's a ton of pigs too. Or not a lot of pigs. There's quite a few. A lot of chickens. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. So I just kind of been going through, looking at some of the old stuff, saying, I guess, really mentally saying goodbye to this world, knowing that I'm not really going to be playing in this world anymore. As I don't know. I don't know. I make it sound worse than it really is. Like I'm super excited about starting over and starting fresh, and doing all that kind of stuff. But it is kind of rough saying goodbye to the old place. Okay, so like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing like a world tour. Just kind of gonna take a peek at some stuff. Bunch of crap. Whoa, man. Whoa. What is that doing in here? That's not even used. I got so much stuff just laying around all of this world that I've completely forgotten about. Is there anything up here? I always wanted to rebuild this entire building here, but I never did. There's going to be a lot of that today. Stuff that I should have done but never did. But yeah, I don't know. So this was our house in Season 2. I wanted to do something back here, but yet again, never did. Would have been cool to have like a secret room back here, but yeah. So this was our house. This is where we slept, and this is when like the potted plants and stuff had come out, and I thought it looked really cool. I was really excited about all this decoration stuff, and got a little living room set over here. I wanted to do big rug and carpet, but I didn't have enough wool at the time. I think I didn't really have like a proper sheep farm. But there's all kinds of crap. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. Diamond in the item frame there. But I don't know. Definitely a lot of fun times over here. It was really cool. I had a lot of time. A lot of time spent in building a lot of this stuff, and it was definitely really cool. The old minecart track that I took out. You go up here to go see Mars, which is up there. Our smooth stone building. And then let's actually go through a nether portal. We're going to go up and take a look at the floating islands now that they're covered in snow and ice. But yeah, so we got our cool spiral fountain here, which I was really pleased with how this came out. I think that looks really cool. And our bridge, man, I got to say this bridge is probably one of my favorite things too. I'm definitely going to be copying, in the new world, I'm going to be copying a lot of these builds, the style of them anyway. So like this bridge and stuff I'll probably be redoing if I need a bridge or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll kind of just go from there and we'll see what's up. This is our another old tree farm that I used to plant the darkwood forest over here. It's kind of hard to see what this is from way down low. Let's get up high. Let's get up there. Oh no, what's going on here? Go up, go up. Or fall all the way down. You could do that too, that's cool. Okay, so let's go up and stay right here. But yeah, so I used this tree farm here to get a bunch of wood and a bunch of saplings to basically litter the entire hillside over here with all kinds of trees and stuff like that. And this turned out so good. I really love the way this looks. It took a lot of work, man. That was a lot of time and effort put into all these builds over here. And this was actually, let's see if I can actually do this without dying. This was kind of a prototype way to get up to the floating islands that I never really did. Please don't kill me. But we just never could get quite high enough. I probably could if I added more TNT, but I I thought it would have been kind of a cool way to get up and down from the islands. Boom! But yeah, just definitely don't get high enough. Let's head over here to the shop. This is kind of our supply shed over here. Let us in. Thank you. Let's head up to these floating islands up here, man. The Sky Gardens. What are you doing here, chicken? You crazy chicken. Yeah, so today's episode may be a little bit lengthy. A lot of nostalgia here. So hopefully we can kind of go through some of this stuff pretty quickly. Who knows? Who knows? What just happened? Did I really just go through the same portal? I don't think I did I? No, there's no way. Maybe these portals are just too close. Let's stand further over this way. Let's see what happens. This should take us up to our Sky Gardens. No! What the heck? Alright, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's sleep real quick. Make it daytime. But yeah, I am like really excited about starting a new world and picking up some new projects, and just I feel that my build style, a lot of this I'm probably repeating already, but I feel that my build style has increased so much from the time that we started this world to where it is now. And that just comes from playing so much Minecraft, honestly. Let's see if we can get up there. We're gonna try to pearl onto one of these vines, and look, there's a cow up there. What are you doing, cow? No. Oh no, that didn't work. Alright, let's swim up this waterfall. Same one that the cow's doing. What do you got going on, pal? Look at this guy. He wants to go up to the Sky Gardens. Hey, man. What are you doing? I'll race you to the top. Oh, he's stuck. That's nuts. But yeah, so I just like with my build style and creativity and all that kind of stuff, I feel like it's just come so far since when we first started this world. Did that water just freeze right there? I think it did. I'm so disappointed with this. Mojang, why you do this? Why you do this? I was so happy with all this, and now it's all covered with snow and ice. Ugh. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, they changed this whole deal is after a certain height it gets cold, and so rain turns to snow, and I guess water sources turn to ice above a certain height in certain biomes. So we're in the extreme hills biome, so it turns to snow. I guess it just basically gets cold after a certain height, and the ironic thing is we used a lot of snow to build these houses. I had the snowman generator or the snowball generator and did a lot of that stuff, but now everything is just covered with snow and ice, and given the fact that it rains non-stop in this world, it won't take long until all of this is just completely covered. So I don't know, definitely kind of annoying. I could cover everything in torches, like if I really wanted to stick it out in this world, I could cover everything in torches and glowstone and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel that's not really the point. Like, I just, you know, why? Look at it, like we had like waterfalls and stuff here, this old mill, the cherry wood tree or whatever this is called, cherry blossoms. It's just, it's all just turned to ice now and snow and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so this is kind of like the grain mill here. There's a whole bunch of nothing in these chests. It was all kind of for decoration, but a lot of wheat, hay bales or whatever they're called, and then that was like the grinder, I guess, and we had some extra storage and stuff up here. Definitely some of my favorite builds, man. This is what I'm talking about. My build style, I feel, has increased so much from the beginning, from building like little square houses to like these really nice, I don't know, nicely shaped places and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really kind of excited for New World. We can just start fresh, and all our stuff can be just awesome from the get-go. Oh, can we can make it up here, right? Yeah, we can. So we still had like a couple islands that we never did anything with. Let's see if we can see them real quick. I think they're over here. I am on peaceful mode, by the way, just so you know. But yeah, we had this island right here, which I had some jungle trees on to get saplings for these trees, and then that island there. Those are the last two that we had to build on, but we never really got around to them. But this is our spawn or portal island, I guess, whatever you want to call it, where I was messing around trying to figure out these trees if I liked them or not, but I never really did. The pink wool just doesn't look good. But I really like the way this portal system looks. I'm probably going to end up trying to rebuild something like this. Next go around, I think it looks really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the Sky Gardens in a nutshell. Not too much going on here, but one of our newer builds for sure. So let us head. Where do we want to go now? I could show off our zombie dungeon, which I think Ender Pony is in here. I found him. He was missing for a long time, and I found him chilling in here. I guess he's been trying to grind out some levels or something. Maybe he's gone again now. I don't know where he is. Maybe he's gone caving. Hello? Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where he is. But yeah, so this is a zombie grinder. I think I found the actual mob spawner at the end of the first season, which was a really long time ago, but I ended up making a mob grinder and it just never really worked right. And I ended up making this whole thing over here and kind of revamping it, getting them to float up the thing. Go over there and they fall and take the damage here, and you make your potions, splash them a little splish splash, and then you get your levels and you enchant your stuff. So the whole idea behind all this was to make it kind of look like an actual zombie dungeon with the mossy cobble and you know, just kind of some of the crackstone bricks, and make it look like it was an abandoned. It kind of looks like a madman's workshop or something now. Not exactly sure, but it actually works really well. I've gotten a lot of experience off of this. I got a lot of tools in here, so if you download this world and you need some tools, this is actually where most of them are. A lot of fortune stuff. I have a ton of fortune. There's some efficiency picks. That's good. Fortune shovels, crap. But yeah, so just a bunch of stuff just laying around everywhere for you guys to go find and explore. But let's head back to I guess, you know what, let's start over here. This we'll go over here first and see what happens. So this is our nether tunnel. Did I talk about it? The design of this place? This is really loud. Let's turn this new sound down. So what is would this be players? Let's do this and see what happens. Nope, that's not the option. Oops. Music and sound. Maybe this one? Nope, not that one either. I don't know what option that is. Let's just turn the sound down like that. Perfect. But yeah, so the design in here with the cobblestone and the smooth stone bricks or whatever, I really like that. I think I talked about it. I've actually taken a couple takes of trying to figure out where I wanted to start with this world tour. But a lot of this you guys probably haven't seen, but I tried to change it up just a little bit with the cobblestone stairs and the leaves and glowstone and stuff, just to throw some light in here. And oops, lagging a little bit. But this takes us over to our sand quarry, which is where I got a majority of my sand. And there's actually a desert temple here too, which I thought was pretty cool. Right behind the portal here. But yeah, so this is our sand quarry. This is where I've been getting most of my sand, and it's actually fairly small. I haven't needed a lot of glass since I started over here, so I think there's a bunch of sandstone and different stuff in there. But yeah, basically just a bunch of stuff. Just stuff everywhere, man. Stuff everywhere. Okay, so what else do we got? Let's go check out. There was I had an old mob system, like a dropper system. This is all cool. I'll show you this real quick too. So I continued the portal over just a little bit. I haven't completely finished it. But it ended up, I was going to use the iron bars so you could kind of see out and see some of the lava and all that stuff. But I really was pleased with how this came out right here. I really like the way all this looked with the leaves and the iron bars and the cobblestone, all that kind of stuff. I really liked it a lot. But yeah, I used to have a mob dropper system over there to get like gunpowder and stuff like that, and it's all ripped up because I couldn't get it to work. And I was eventually gonna try to redesign it a little bit and try to get it to work a little bit more efficiently, but it just never worked the way that I wanted it to do. So this is our mining outpost. There's a branch mine underneath all of this. Oh, we got that. What is that? That must be blocks and environment. Let's set that to 50. Can we hear you now? Yes, we can. Perfect. But yeah, so this is kind of some of the newer terrain from the first time we started the world. There's an old jungle temple over there, which I ripped down most of it to get all my mossy cobblestone. But yeah, so like I said, there's just pretty much a branch mine underneath this. But I was really proud with this build, man, with the way this came out. I think this looks really good. A lot of time spent in this build as well. So definitely kind of sad to see this place go too, but what can you do, you know? Yeah. It's really kind of sad. Like, it's a strange thing. I'm kind of curious to know if anybody else gets really attached to their worlds, because I know some people is just like, as soon as they build like as soon as they go and they fight the Ender Dragon and, you know, kill like a Wither or something like that, they're done with that world. They're on to bigger and better things, into new worlds, and, you know, they got like new worlds going on all the time. But to me, it's kind of like a collection of everything that I've ever done in Minecraft with this world. And I don't know, it's definitely just kind of, it's like, I don't know, like, you know, when you got like a kid, I never really had like a kitty blanket, but I had like a I had like a stuffed animal that I carried around everywhere when I was really little. It's kind of like when that got taken away, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a strange deal. But I don't know. Anyways, we're headed over to our normal area here. This is where we normally hang out in this world, doing a lot of stuff. Not in this room in particular, but this is just one of the builds that we got over here. This was like the forge that I built with a lot of obsidian and netherrack. I tried to make it kind of steamy in here with the dripping ceiling, and I hate this build. I hate it. This is awful. I've never used it. There's nothing in this chest. Maybe a little bit of wood. But yeah, never once have I ever come in here to do anything. I just didn't like it. So this down here is an old tree farm that I never really got to work. It was kind of a design that I had come up with the minecart with hoppers, and I think I got them all off the track now, but it's not currently working. Oh no, I just bumped my microphone. Hold on. I'm scratching my face. But the whole idea behind this thing is this was a tree farm. You'd come in here and you'd cut down your tree, and then all the saplings and whatever wood you missed, whatever, most of it would fall on these cobblestone half slabs here, and the minecart with hopper would travel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way down until finally it would loop around, and then anything it would pick up on the surface here, it would come and it would drop off into this chest using this system here, which actually was one of my first. I'm not very good with redstone, but I came up with this design on my own. And I don't know, I was pretty proud of it. So it worked fairly well, not as well as I wanted it to. So this was the on-off switch for the whole thing. So basically the minecart would go and then go all the way up and down until it would loop back around, come up the track, come over here, and they would fall on top of this hopper. And this hopper would suck anything that was in the minecart with a chest or whatever it was in it. And then this comparator would let it know when to turn the rails on and off again, and then send it back on its way. So it worked, but it wasn't fantastic. Could have done a lot better. So there was a This is the Nether Smelter 5000 or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. But you put your coal, you put your stuff that you want to smelt in this chest, you turn it on, and then it gets distributed evenly throughout these ferni, and then things plop in this chest, so it's pretty good stuff. But into my house, man. This is my favorite thing this is my absolute favorite thing. I've had a lot of favorite stuff. But this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite out of everything we've done. Just my house. It actually used to be a lot smaller. It used to be from like this block here to like the front door right there, and it was even up a few blocks too. It didn't come down into the ground like it does now. But this is my storage system. This is where I got all my stuff, and so anything you need, I've got just about everything. You can come take a poke around in here, and you can get all your stuff. Not as much hardened clay as I would like to have, but a lot nonetheless. And then all my tools and armor and different things and stuff and things and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, so anyways, let's head up here. This is my bedroom. Not much to show. There's a melon farm, which I never use at all. Let's actually circle around. We're going to go the back way over here. That was eventually going to connect into the mountain over there, but never got around to doing that either, man. There's a lot of stuff. We'll start with the barn. I'm not going to show all the abandoned building and stuff over there. We've seen all that before. So this is a sheep farm, and this is my barn, man. This is one of the other builds that I was most proud of. A lot of detail went into this thing. And I was really, really happy with the way this came out. And I think it looks really good. So I'm probably going to do something like this again. I don't know. We'll just have to see. My giant-ass wheat field. This was a pain. This I hated. I hated, but I loved. It sucked having to harvest everything, because you'd go through and you'd get like a full inventory like 2 times, and then you'd have to come back and you had to use those seeds that you got to replant everything, and then it just takes forever to grow and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I don't know, it was cool but not really worth it. And this sword I actually keep in this item frame here, because it's got a fire aspect and looting on it, so you get a bunch of cooked beef and leather and stuff from these guys when you harvest them. But apparently I have harvested it. I need to breed those things. But yeah, some storage back here in the barn, some sheep, and I also got the horse stables over here. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be cool. Super excited. Super excited. Got my horses. Ender Pony apparently is gone missing, so if you find him, take a screenshot of where he was, because I'm kind of curious to see where exactly he has traveled in this world, because I have no idea at all. Yeah, so now what do we want? We had an old witch hut over here. This is actually a witch hut that we built before they put in witch huts in this place. Well, actually, they put witches in, and then I ended up just building one here. And we actually spawned these in using, I took this world over onto a server and got some of the stuff now, but now I have, now it's all set up for creative mode for you guys, so you can just go game mode 1, and you're in creative mode, and, whoops, you can switch back, as simple as doing that. So go explore, go have fun, man. Fly around if you want to. It's all good in the hood. Up here is our old enchanting room. This is one of the very first things we ever did in this world. This is a long time ago, back when you needed a bunch of bookshelves to get level 50. Is what it was, I think. I don't remember, but we got a lot of enchanted books and stuff up here. I actually used this one quite a bit because it's pretty close to home. I don't have to travel too far away to make everything work. But we come down here, and this actually used to be a solid mountain, which I hollowed out and put in this fancy staircase and this wishing well. And I really like the way all this looks. This was like one of the very first big things that I ever did, and I was really proud of it. And even though it's really not much and nothing, so yeah. But up here is a wheat farm, and it is crap, man. This is just like, I needed wheat in the very beginning, And then I tried to come back and introduce some redstone to it. There used to be a pressure plate right here. You'd step on that, walls would come up, water would fall down, harvest everything, keep it right there at the walls. You hit the pressure plate again, everything would go down, the water would turn off, you collect your wheat, and then you'd walk out the door and accidentally turn the whole thing on again. It was really a bad design. I really was not a fan of it at all. See, I'll take you back here. I want to show you the hidden jungle oasis and the party hut, but other than that, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. It's already starting to get pretty lengthy. I think we're at the 30-minute mark or a little more. But yeah, so this is the hidden jungle oasis. You know what? I'm going to set the time, time set 0. We're going to set it to daylight so we can see everything. But this is the hidden jungle oasis. This is actually a jungle tree farm, or is how it started out as. Used to come in here and chop down jungle trees and collect the saplings and just replant everything. But I ended up getting to the point where I didn't really need them anymore, so I just left them. And then we ended up coming here and building the party hut. This is probably one of my favorite builds too. I've got so many favorite builds, but like I said, I'm biased. Get off my back. But this kind of reminded me of like a frat house, like kind of college party type thing. So, you know, you come in, you got your beer mugs and stuff all over the place, your beer cans, you got your pool table, the couches for everybody to sit and kind of hang out. They got the posters on the wall. You got your keg here, I can't remember what is what, fridge probably with the beer. You got a single steak because college kids are poor and have no food. And then over here you got the beer pong table. So this guy is the reigning beer pong champ. He has been here since the beginning. And you'd sit here and you'd throw your snowballs back and forth, but I actually don't have snowballs right now over in the area, but they were in this chest. But I thought that was kind of a cool idea, man. I've never seen beer pong in Minecraft. Yeah, I said it. Beer pong in Minecraft, man. We got a bunch of stuff in here, though. Look at all that. But, yeah, so anyways, let's head back over to the house real quick, and then... I don't know, man, it's just kind of time to say goodbye. So say your goodbyes, man. I'm going to miss this world. But like I said, it's time to move on to bigger and better things. And I am super excited about everything that's going to happen. What is this thing? I don't know what this is, man. Okay. Guess let's see where it goes. What is this? Okay. Whoa. What is this place? Oh,